name is Cynthia and this is my first makeup tutorial. The only reason I'm making this is because my coworkers love my makeup and they just like keep pushing for a makeup tutorial, and I'm like, okay, one of these days I'm gonna make it, but I don't know when. I'm out of school, I'm not working today, so let's go ahead and do this thing. First off, we're gonna start with our primer. So mine's from Estee Lauder and it's a day wear, so it's at night right now, but that's okay. So just to give you guys the full effect, I'm going to go ahead and put it on. Now that my primer is all settled in, I actually use Fit Me by Maybelline, number 130 Buff Beige, and that's the normal to dry. So I'm just going to throw that on real quick, guys. So I usually just put it on my hand like this, and I have a Real Techniques brush that looks like this. When I bought it, it said that it's from foundation. Like I said, I just go off what the products say. I use circular motions to make sure that it all spreads out evenly. So as you can tell, I'm going over my eyebrows, over my eyelid, sorry, and obviously under your eyes. And you gotta go on your nose too. As you can tell, I went over laps because Nikki from Nikki Tutorials taught me that. Yes, I do watch vlogs or makeup tutorials because they're fun. I am about done with my foundation. It should be pretty well blended in right now. So there's that. Did you guys know that The Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan is actually based off The Parent Trap from 1961? Yeah, I didn't either. So we're just gonna let that sit right there. I then take my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and it's the Fair Claire, so number 15. I used to just like clump it on, but now, thanks to everyone, you gotta go like this. Now, when I am doing my makeup to go out or whatever, obviously I go all out. So this isn't the only place I put mascara on or concealer on. Sorry, you're gonna find a lot of that on here. I go around my eyebrows too. So since my eyebrows are already done, I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly draw that out. I know, it looks weird, but trust me, I thought the same thing when I saw my cousins doing it and when I saw other people doing it, and then I did it and I was like, my eyebrows have completely transformed. So it works. I also don't wet my beauty blender. Is that weird? I just use it like that and it works. I know everyone blends, like, wets it before they use it, but I don't do that. So yeah. Next is, oh my gosh, I think I left it up there. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my translucent powder. You'll see that I use Maybelline a lot because I use their Master Fix by Face Studio, and it comes in this. And I just use my other beauty blender and I dip it in there, squeeze the extra off, and I really go at it. Can you tell? Alright guys, so my camera died, so I switched over to my phone. I went ahead and just applied this one on here, so like this. I haven't put any face powder on. That's because I'm baking right now, and I like to do it at the end, and that way if I overdo my contour, it'll bring it back down, and then if anything, I add more contour. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the darkest shade right here, just a little bit, not a ton, and go back in on this side. Also, in doing the lighter shade first, it kind of gives it a base to blend into instead of straight onto my foundation, liquid foundation, because that's a big no-no. So what I'm going to do is go in with this middle shade, actually this one right here, just on the edges of my face, and hopefully get rid of them a little bit. So it's still there, but you guys can barely see it now. So in spots like this, sometimes it's just like define it back here and stuff like this, like so. That's my contour. And then I go back in with, oh gosh, this one right here, and I kind of just, I don't have a big forehead, but it just makes my face look nicer. What can I say? What can I, you know, you can't say anything because it's true. So now I'm gonna go back in with my translucent powder here, and I'm just gonna go right under that and just right above it. And that's really gonna define that contour, like really gonna define it. See what I mean? It's just like, One last thing I am gonna do is put some on my lids, my eyelids, because that way anyways, as I was saying, that way my eyeshadow will blend in like 10 times better. Boom. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this, and I'm gonna use the Morphe E7. It looks like this. It's like flat, but it's angled, so it's perfect to remove contour stuff. See? So contouring is not done yet. You might think it is, but it's not. So before I put my face powder on, I'm gonna go ahead back with this one with the contour palette. I'm gonna go in with this one right here, which is one of the lightest shades on there, and I'm just gonna go in there, and then like that. And then I'm gonna go over the top. And then over this top. So next up, and I know you guys have been waiting for this, I'm gonna put on my face powder. It's from Sephora. And it's the 24 Warm Beige, and it looks like that. Here's the thing. I'm gonna go back in with E7 from Morphe. And I'm just gonna go dab under my eyes. I like to dab it on. I don't like to brush it on. I'm just gonna go over my brush, my eyebrow brush, over my eyebrows with my brush. I'm not gonna add anything to it, but if any foundation did get on there, this will take it off and it'll darken it back up without using any more eyeshadow. Boom. So I'm now going to move on to my eyes and going to leave the rest of the blush and the bronzer till after I do my eyes. So yeah. So since I put concealer on my eyes and I put eye translucent powder on it, I'm just going to go ahead and apply my powder. So I'm going to use my Morphe palette. And this is a custom made palette, so I chose all my colors, so it looks like this. And basically going to start with my, what is it called? My crease, and with the whatever color, whatever it's called. So it's gonna be this one right here, and it's just gonna go in my crease. So that's really bad lighting in here. So like this, and then just like. So after I've done that, I highlight my eyebrows. So with this white one right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it under my eyebrows. Okay. So the Morphe MB16 looks like this. So just so you guys can see it. And I'm gonna dip it in there. And I'm just gonna go under my eyebrow like that. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm going in with this purple one right here. And I'm gonna use this brush, which is my blending brush. It's the Morphe MB23. Boom, boom, boom. Just gonna dip it in there, and then so once I have it on there, I kind of blow on it a little bit, so it doesn't seem like I have any on there, but. And then what I do is I just go over. So once I have just a tad bit on there, I'm gonna grab a little bit of this pink on this side. So that one right there. I'm just gonna go into that corner. So as you can tell, I'm not going over my whole lid with the purple. I'm just going in the outer corner up to the center and in the crease. Like so. And then we're just gonna dip the blending brush into the purple and blend it in. So that's what this looks like without that crappy lighting over here. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with a flat brush. It's from Morphe. B10. Boom, boom. There it is. And that's what it looks like. You see it? And I'm actually going to dig into this pink one. It's like a pink glittery one. That's what the purple one looks like, but I still use it for the outer corner one. And I'm just going to go in it like so. As you can tell, I'm going into the crease just a little bit. And I'm tapping it on and not like just swiping it on because it's glittery based, so it doesn't work that well when you just try to. So I'm going to turn the camera around just so that you guys can see it with this other lighting. That's what it looks like. So this is the look. I'm not quite done yet. I still have to put my eyeliner on, my mascara on, my blush, and my bronzer. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my bronzer real quick. So I used the butter bronzer. Ooh, okay, light. The butter bronzer. And the light brown. I'm just gonna go over my cheekbones where my blush would go. So just like right there. Oh, and then it's the Eye Beauty powder bronzer brush. Ugh. The next thing I'm gonna do is apply my blush. So this blush I use is the Maybelline Highlight by Face Studio, of course, and it's the pink rose, so it's very pink. That's what it looks like. And so it has this highlight on it, so that gives me a little bit of shimmer. And this is the brush I use for my blush. See, it's so tiny, but it's just like that. And then what I do is, because I contour my face, I go right above the contour, so sideways, and then I go in with this. And you just dab it on. I put too much of it. Like that. Boom. So for my eyeliner, I use, guess guys, Maybelline, and I use the stiletto, the line stiletto, and it looks like, let me shake it first before I open it for you guys. It looks like this. So this makes it super easy to apply, and I use, I use a magnifying glass so you can see my very fluorescent light there. Glasses for this, or mirror for it, because I tend to think that if I really look at my eyelashes, like every single one, I can get every single one. But guess what, guys? I use the Maybelline. Oh, it doesn't say stiletto on it anymore. I guess it came off. Maybelline Stiletto Lash Mascara on it. So to top this all off, we're gonna go ahead and do some highlighter and then finish it off with my lipstick. So for the highlight, I'm gonna go back into my Morphe palette. You see that one right there? Let me swatch it for you real quick. That's what it looks like. Highlighting, boom. And I'm gonna use, if I find it, oh, here it is. It's the E20 from Morphe, and I'm just gonna go in it like that, swirl it around in there, and then it goes above my cheekbone. I kind of just throw it on there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put my lipstick on before I do my highlight right here. And I have the option to, I have this NARS, it's almost gone, but this NARS lip pencil. It's satin. And then I just kind of go like that. And to top it all off, I'm gonna use Sizzling Red, and this is by Mary Kay. And it looks like this. Oops. And I just kind of go so I'm just gonna go in with my highlight right there. That in the corner of my eyes. And the look is done. Comment below, tell me what you think. Bye guys.